I travel a lot for work, so I'm going to rank every single airport in the United States. Buckle up. We're going to get started with Anchorage. Anchorage is primarily more a cargo airport than anything. Anchorage, I'll give it a solid B. Anchorage gets a B. Solid airport. Atlanta. Hotlanta. Home of Delta. Home of, the last time I was at the Delta airport, there was a random fire. No one told me why. Watched it from my hotel room. Here's a photo of it. Don't know why it happened. Atlanta gets like, this is going to be unpopular for people, but I am Delta Airlines slave forever. Atlanta gets a, oh man. Oh boy, I'm gonna get absolutely. Atlanta gets an A. I like the Atlanta airport. I had a very enjoyable time at the Atlanta airport. Big fan. Oh boy. Okay, Austin. I have flown through Austin multiple times, and it's very much just like, I'm a quirky millennial airport. I have a passageway that's weird to weird destinations. I don't care. Marketing, it's a C. The Austin airport has 2 runways. The food is honestly not the best. The lounges are like very old and dated, and it's just quirky for the sake of quirky. It's not that good. BDL. Which one is BDL? Oh, Bradley International Airport. Yes, which I have flown through. I have flown into this airport once. I don't remember enough about it though, so it's like unremarkable. It's a C. Ooh, BNA. So when I was at Mr. Beast, I flew into BNA multiple times because we were doing a tornado relief video. They were working on it though. A lot of construction, kind of confusing. It's like a C. Like, it's a C purely from this standpoint of like, I'm sure it's better now, but like flying through it, it was just like, why do I feel like I'm in a Barnes & Noble catalog from like 2002? Boston, straight to D. It is a bad place to be. BWI. Okay. I once spent 6 hours in the BWI airport. It was not fun. I had a terrible time. So D. And followed by the Charlotte International Airport, CLT, gets a D. I once had to hunker in place during a tornado. There was a tornado warning at the Charlotte Airport. There was also a ground stop for a hurricane at the Charlotte Airport. Don't fly through the Charlotte Airport in the summer. You will have a bad time. CMH. Oh, Columbus International Airport. I flew in here for a wedding. It was a fairly unremarkable airport, but like it was good. I do remember having a very good chili dog. So that gets like a B. CVG. Oh, this is going to be unpopular. I like the CVG airport. I've had a great time. Great time at the CVG airport. Honestly, not bad. Now, I have not flown through there a lot, but I once connected through there after the Austin Film Festival. And it was perfectly nice, and everyone was very friendly, even though it was the middle of the night. DCA is a strange but very pretty airport, and they also have the literal like bus thing that can like be a gate that goes to your plane. For that alone, it's interesting, and it gets a B. Ah, good. The Denver International Airport, also known as our runways look like a swastika, and also the Illuminati. D. I will not be explaining this. It's a D. You know why it's a D. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I have history with the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I have spoken at a voiceover conference that was at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I've had my bags lost at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I lost my passport at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. I got it back later that day, but I lost it at the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. If I could put it F, I would put it F, so I'd put it D. Ah, Detroit, Metro Wayne International Airport. See, I remember back in my day when this was the hub of Northwest Airlines, and then Northwest got bought by Delta. I liked DTW because I had family in Vermont, so we would fly from California to Detroit to Vermont, or sometimes we would fly through New York. I like this airport. It's much better now. It used to be total dog shit. I'll give it a B. Oh my God, Newark Airport gets an immediate D. I hate the Newark, New Jersey airport. Anyone who tries to defend it, I will fight you outside. Parking lot, you, me, no shirts, maybe some kissing. That was funny. I hate the Newark airport. It's like, if you have an airport that is in New Jersey, you cannot say it serves New York. Get out of here, United. Fort Lauderdale International Airport. I once saw someone doing
powdered sugar
outside of this terminal. It gets a C. C for
sugar.
Oh, God. Oh, Honolulu, S tier. Honolulu Airport is my absolute favorite airport. I love the aesthetics. I love the vibes. You step off the plane, you feel that nice Pacific air. It's warm. It's open air too. So like, you're not inside the entire time. Literally walking from like pier to pier, it's just open air. It is so good. The Honolulu airport also has some of the best food in any airport. Absolute S tier. Fight me IRL otherwise. JFK. Okay. I will get haters in my comments for this. It's a D. JFK is squarely a D tier airport. And hear me out for the fact that it has been expanded upon. It is so expensive. It is so hard to get to. It is an old area. Like, if they try to make it bigger, if they try to build new terminals, new runways, tarmacs, whatever, it is consistently behind schedule. It is not a great experience for a traveler. The JFK airport is D. It is a D tier airport. Now, the amenities, it's great. It's very nice. But like, have you ever not been delayed at the JFK airport? I'll wait, because every single time I have flown through JFK or flown out of JFK, I have been delayed by at least 45 minutes. There have also been multiple ground incursions. There have been so many near misses because of the sheer volume of traffic at JFK. It only has 4 runways. It is not set up to handle the sheer volume of traffic that it has. LAX. LAX is the same with JFK. It's a D. And the traffic is awful. The amenities are getting better, but you can't expand it. The airport is stuck in. It is also so expensive. Like, they're building Terminal 0, where the current Park and Fly is next to Terminal 1. They're adding Terminal 9, where the current United American tarmac area is. They have like a couple of hangars and stuff. It's a bad airport. You can't expand it. Like, it will reach a point where it just can't grow anymore. It's just not a good airport to fly through. So it's a D. MCO has gotten significantly better. I've had a ton of delays flying out of MCO in the past. I'd throw it at a B. Like, it's much better. I would choose it over like Fort Lauderdale. Also, because like, if you're going on any vacation in Florida, you're pretty much flying through MCO. Memphis, same thing with Anchorage. Basically a cargo airport. Let's be honest. It's basically just FedEx. In that way, I like FedEx. Memphis gets an A. Why not? Miami. I do not like the runway cross like of oh God, I can't remember which numbers they are off the top of my head, but I have also had very similar experiences where I have never had an on-time flight out of Miami, and in so doing, it is a D. Not a big fan. MSP, Minneapolis, St. Paul. B. I would say it's like a solid B. It's very dated, but overall, like, it's actually not a bad airport. During the winter, infrastructure-wise, kind of breaks down, but I would say overall, they're doing a really good job. Delta's investing quite heavily into MSP. Oklahoma, OAK. Oh no, that's Oakland. Excuse me. Whoa, goodness gracious. Still though, not great. I'd say a C. Not bad, but like, if you're gonna fly into anywhere, I would honestly fly more so into San Jose, personally. Move MSP to A or higher, or I will personally come and steal your microwave plate, you damn homo sapien. I'm not moving MSP. MSP is staying in B. ORD. Okay, here's an unpopular one. Chicago O'Hare is an S tier airport. Fight me. I have multiple reasons for this. Chicago O'Hare is one of those airports that is a literal clockwork. The airport is older. Don't get me wrong. The amenities wise, it is older. However, I have never had a delayed flight out of ORD. I know it has happened. People in my life have been delayed out of O'Hare. I though, feel like of all the like kind of big American airports, ORD runs like a Swiss watch. Big fan of ORD, and I will fight it. Like, ORD is one of those airports I have never had a problem with, and I love. They lost my damn suitcase in Europe twice. Well, that sounds like a Europe problem, not an ORD problem. PDX, Portland, A. Big fan of the PDX airport. They've put a lot of money into infrastructure. There's still some issues, though, overall, but I would personally say PDX, pretty bang on. Meanwhile, Philadelphia goes to D. I hate the Philadelphia airport. Anyone who says the Philadelphia airport is good is lying to themselves. Phoenix airport, kind of unremarkable, older. I would honestly put it in sort of like the same camp of like, you're kind of just flying through it. You're not going there. I'd put it in C. It's a C-tier airport. RDU, Raleigh-Durham. You know what is an A? When I was at Mr. Beast, I loved flying through the Raleigh-Durham airport. Very fast. I was through security in like maybe 5 minutes, if that. Like TSA pre-check, literally I would like 10 minutes before the boarding door would close, I would show up, walk straight through, basically be on my plane. Like I could get to the airport with 20 minutes before my flight departed, and I would be on the plane in 5 minutes. Not even kidding. San Diego, my home airport. I hate that I'm about to do this. San Diego is a great airport in a lot of ways, but it is one of the most dangerous airports in the world. It is the busiest single runway airport in the world. It is one of those airports that, quite frankly, should have been closed a long time ago. Can't be expanded. If you have an issue on landing, your takeoff go-around power, if you are not absolutely on it, you run the risk of a really bad incident. You also have A340s, 787s, 777s. You've had 747s even fly into Ksan. Quite frankly, yes, they have invested a lot of money into their international terminal, but from a pure health and safety standpoint, I don't think San Diego International Airport should be open. Seattle International Airport. Another S tier. Big fan of the Seattle airport. I think infrastructure-wise, amenities-wise, connections-wise, like it's one of those airports where it's like it runs like clockwork. I'm a big fan of Seattle. Like seriously, absolutely ace. SFO. C. It's not a D, but it's like not great. You would expect like the San Francisco airport to like really be sort of up there. There are some good things about it, but it's like when I was last flying through a couple weeks ago, all of the self-checkout machines were broken. TSA pre-check lines were closed. Clear was open. I just didn't understand it. Like it genuinely felt like it was all broken. Salt Lake City International Airport. Are you ready, kids? Because I'm about to do something controversial. I'm about to... S-tier airport. Salt Lake City International Airport is so smooth if you're flying Delta. Genuinely, the Salt Lake City International Airport, dem Mormons be on it. In terms of... Oh my God. I genuinely am such a fan of the Salt Lake Airport. I have flown through it multiple times for Sundance, friend's bachelor party, ski trips, snowboard trips. Huge fan of the Salt Lake City Airport. Super clean, super fast, great food. I mean, like literally at Cherry's bachelor party earlier this year, when I was snowboarding, I lost my driver's license on the mountain, and I didn't have identification on me after that. But because I had digital ID set up with Delta on my phone, and like they had the face scanners, and they had like the face scanners at the airport, I was able to get on my plane. Now, obviously, that's very dystopian, but God bless the Salt Lake City airport. Otherwise, I would have had to rent a car and then drive home. SMF. Is this Sacramento? Yes, it is Sacramento. I'd give it a B. Sacramento airport is like actually pretty decent from a infrastructure standpoint, but I don't know. It's not exactly the most remarkable thing in the world. And pretty much it's like, do you fly Southwest Airlines? You do? Okay, cool. You're going to Sacramento. And finally, Tampa. Tampa is a D. I hate the Tampa airport. It can absolutely get fucked for all I care. And with that, these are my favorite airports. If you disagree with me, I don't care.